Oh, hello, Internet. How's it going? Welcome to Indie Mixtape, starring the Dirty Rectangles, Derek and James. Two of them, at least.
That wasn't me. That was somebody watching. We patched in somebody watching somehow.
Woo! Thanks, Internet.
Hello, everybody. Yes.
James, how you doing today?
Exciting mixtape. I'm doing great. I'm
Good.
doing wonderful.
Good. I was showing off my excellent T-shirt to James earlier. These are my cats.
Yes.
If anyone out
These are
there, I gotta get them in the
Derek's
frame.
cats.
Gotta get them in the frame. There we go. These are my cats.
He's
You've
a
been
proud
wondering
cat
about
dad.
my cats, Clover and Cecil. I put them on my shirt to immortalize them, because I am that kind of cat dad. James, what do you got to show off for us? What's on your shirt?
Oh God, mine's embarrassing. Mine's just a wrestling T-shirt.
Oh, okay.
You know, one of the one of the coolest kind of T-shirts you can wear, a wrestling T-shirt. It's not as like some cool like indie wrestler. It's just FTR. It's just an FTR shirt.
Who's FTR? I am
6-star FTR.
Who is that?
They're a very good tag team. They used to be in WWE for a long time. They wrestle for AEW right now. They wrestle all over the world though.
I used to be so into wrestling, and like I kind of fell off. Probably like pre-rock, pre-Cena, pre-rock era is probably when I fell off. But I could see myself getting back into it, particularly like the indie shit, right? And then like the Japanese wrestling is also quite wild.
There's so many fun little indie promotions. Like one of my favorites is probably Choco Pro, which is like this extremely tiny Japanese promotion run by a bunch of young ladies that just wrestle in this extremely small office space in some kind of like what are those called? I think in Japan they call them like an arcade, but not like a video arcade. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like a small little business area.
Yeah.
It's almost like a market.
Sure. Sounds
They
rad.
have a place there they call the Choco Square. And what is so funny about it is that they will sometimes actually convince like pretty big name wrestlers to come to their tiny little office and wrestle with them in this place that has like a ceiling like somebody's apartment. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
And they like jump out of these like weird windows in the back instead of the top rope because they literally don't even have space to have a ring. Like they just have like a mat on the ground and they wrestle. But it's very funny.
I love that. I love that.
For the video game.
Do you know Evil Uno?
Yeah.
So I'm familiar with him. He ran a like indie show out in Gatineau, maybe like a year ago or something like that.
He used to have a very
cool.
video game themed gimmick as well. He was like Player Uno, and he was almost like Captain N. Like he had like a controller on his belt, and he could like do
Captain
moves
N.
based on pressing buttons on it.
Captain
But no,
N
the
is
other
my
video
fucking
game connection is that in Choco Pro there was a wrestler called Lulu Pencil, who was a video game journalist, and her gimmick was she had like Mario style like overalls and hat, but they were pink. And then she had like a little pencil, and the whole joke with her was that she, being a video game journalist, she was extremely out of shape and frail, and it was almost impossible for her to do any move. But she would try to do them anyway, and she was often like scared of like if she had to go up to the top rope, it was like too high for her, and she was like worried about hurting herself when she came down off.
Try to do them anyway. That's so good. That's so good. That's very gamer-esque.
But enough about video game themed wrestler.
How
about some video game with an S?
Transition.
Video games. So we have 2 demos today.
Yeah, it's demo
They're
night.
Spooky demos. This is like the Halloween. We're doing the Halloween. This is a pre-tape. Don't watch this now. If you're watching this now,
no, stay.
Record it.
If you're watching this now, stay.
Well, stay, but don't imagine that it's in October and we're playing some spooky.
Yes.
No, you can play spooky games whenever. So we have a couple spooky games. We have Meganaut, which I'll be playing shortly. I'll be playing after Derek's playing a demo first. If you came out to the Toronto Games Week kickoff, you might have played it on Liam's projector because he had it on his projector. But if not, you can live vicariously through me while I play this demo.
Was that one of the projectors you were like wearing and walking around in? Was that?
Yeah, we were just wearing projectors and walking around
so
on our
cool.
shoulder.
I love everything.
It was a lot of headaches. I don't know. I'd have to think long and hard about if I would want to do it again, just because of the amount of technical problems we had. But they are cool when they are running, which is the problem. But anyway,
But they're probably not cool because they're probably stinking hot.
No, they're not too bad. It's just a little thing up on your shoulder.
Oh, okay, never mind. You ruined my dad joke.
A little Bluetooth.
Oh, you got like one of the Bluetooth projectors? That's smart. I love that.
Yeah, they just screw in. Jim had these weird like harnesses where you can basically screw anything into the shoulder that has like that kind of like screw that you would like screw in a camera or like a
like a
or something.
GoPro or whatever.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
So that's what we were using.
Okay, do you still have those? We should do something with those.
No, he's got them.
Okay, well, we'll steal them next time. I got a game as well. It's Tenebris Somnia by Airdorf and some other people who made such horror games such as Faith. Have you ever seen the trailers or played Faith?
I've seen the trailers for Faith. I haven't played it though.
That's a fucked up game, and it's got a very cool vibe. Faith was all so like this game is also very aesthetic heavy. Faith was like lots of like line drawn images put together to like horror. Like you mix sort of like a line drawn outline images with like rotoscope, and you see people doing incredibly fucked up shit. That's Faith. Faith was incredible. So Airdorf is working on a new game with some other people. Called Tenebris Somnia, and I have the demo for that, which we're going to take a look at. And it mixes there's like a pixel art horror in the vein of like your Resident Evil, your Silent Hill, but then it mixes in actual FMV content into it. And they've worked with an actual movie production studio, and it looks like wild. So I'm talking a lot ahead of time because once I jump into this, I don't think I'm going to talk because I'm actually terrified to play this game. So I'm putting it off a little bit. But have you ever seen the TV show Channel Zero?
Yes.
So it has that vibe of season 1 Channel Zero, where it's like weird, fucked up creatures, and they're up in your face, and they're in your house, and you don't feel great about it, basically. And like the creature design looks incredible, the production design looks incredible. And then you're mixing that with some pixel art survival horror stuff. So that's what we're going to check out. 2 demos. We hear they're a little short, so if they do go super short, we have a 3rd demo that we'll take a look at as well. But we'll also kind of just like take our time and shoot the shit. And as I mentioned to James at the top in our Discord channel, I'm also very bad at video games. So even though there's a time on this demo in terms of like what they expect it to take, it'll probably take me to it.
We'll play it for a decent amount of time. Yeah. We'll either get to the end or we'll. Yeah.
Again, I'm putting this off because the trailer to this is actually terrifying. So let me press a button, switch over here.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where these guys were actually from, just because both their names seem like sort of like non-English sort of names. Like they both have accents in the names, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, are these guys from like Eastern Europe or something? But no, they're actually from Argentina.
Oh, okay, that checks out. Checks out. Argentinian. I don't know how you would say that. Argentine horror is a thing for sure. And I'm realizing I'm not projecting this screen to you, so let me just do a thing real quick.
Yeah, it's cool.
Share my screen.
Yeah, so yeah, they did it sort of in. They collaborated with I think a studio that also does like film stuff, New Blood Interactive.
Yeah,
and then,
Are you seeing that in your Discord?
Yeah, it's like one of them. I think Tobias. Oh, hold on. Yes.
Are you hearing this?
Well, I'm seeing. I think I got the wrong window. I'm seeing your OBS window.
Yeah, that's about what I can give you.
Oh, okay. And then let me just make sure that my up and up.
This is
I don't hear anything.
Okay, wait. For those following along at home, this is us streaming on the Steam. I'm playing this on my Steam Deck. Let me just get a couple going.
I think we had this problem before. Like I think the sound is very touchy on when you're streaming from the Steam Deck.
Yeah, this is another one where I'd love for chat to let me know how this goes. Should we hear?
Oh, there we go. It's got sound now. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good now.
Okay. We'll see how that goes.
But you're showing your whole screen, so you don't want to resize it, I think, to just the...
on the stream, it's cut on the stream.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm looking at OBS. I'm looking at OBS.
Yeah. I'm a professional, James. I've been doing this for a while now. Crank up the volume.
We've done a few. We may do some over the course of the rest of this year, some online, but we'll talk more about that as we figure that out.
Game audio, you don't hear anything. You should be hearing a little dunk, dunk, dunk.
Yeah, I'm hearing that through Discord, but let me see what it sounds like on the actual stream.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep pressing this button.
Hold on.
I also have the... Put it up. Let me put it up. These are short demos, so we could take some time doing this.
That's true. No, of course I go to the stream and it immediately plays an ad for me. I feel like this James Gunn Superman really came out of nowhere.
It seems to be coming through, but it's a little quiet, maybe. Let me see what I could do.
I got the ads. Okay, there we go.
See if that does anything. Yeah,
oh, there. No, beeps. I can hear it on the
There's
stream
those
now.
beeps.
There we go.
Hey. We are professionals.
Excellent.
Extra Life Kev in the chat. Thank you for helping us out with our productions. You will get a dirty rectangle sticker sent straight to your door. Oh, that's something we should probably do. Oh,
yeah, right. Kev's a buddy of mine from down in the States.
Ah, happy almost 4th of July. Extra Life Kev.
From Canada South.
All right, he wants a sticker now, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
We'll make that.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this Toronto Games one that I still.
Okay, should I jump in? I have not opened this demo yet. I've only seen the trailer for this. Yeah. If I'm staring down like this on my webcam, it's because I am literally playing on my Steam Deck. I do not have a Windows machine in this house. And neither should you. It's been a bad week for Microsoft. Everyone should throw their Windows machines at the window.
We need a new. I mean, we've needed a new OS for a while. We've needed a new OS.
Linux is right there. It's free.
There are ads in the start. No, that's old though. That's old. I mean, new and exciting.
Okay, well that's
developed by a Zoomer.
Yeah. Okay. Zinix. Zoomix. Okay, I'm gonna press play. I'm gonna press play.
Let's go. Let's see what these Argentinians think is scary.
Okay. This is a demo version of Tenebris Somnia. It doesn't have a save system. Meant to be played in one sitting. If you quit, something. Okay, don't quit. Every night I have the same nightmare. I see my ex-boyfriend being killed by horrible creatures. We weren't talking anymore after we broke up, but these dreams don't let me rest. I tried to connect with him without success. I still have the key to his apartment. You should give that back after you break up with someone. Putting that out there. His apartment's on the third floor.
I don't know if it was the text or the way that you read it, but it was vaguely poetic.
I'll take that as a me thing.
I'm kind of trapped in the pentameter.
Ooh, look at that reflection.
It's so funny that in like 1991, that would have been something they would have shown in the trailer for like a Sierra game to like show
That's
up
true.
How the game is.
That's so true.
Look, the mirror works.
Decorations haven't changed since last time I was here.
That painting looks cool.
It does look
looks like a Van Gogh or something.
Yeah, it's a little Death Stranding too.
Starry Night or whatever. Oh yeah.
Have you been playing those games?
No, I want to play them. I liked Metal Gear 5 so much, even though it's not really like finished. It's a very like underfinished game, but what's there is just so cool that I like it anyway. And I feel like
have you played
Death Stranding?
Have you played the other
like
Metal
kind of
Gears?
like his follow-up.
Have you played the other ones?
I've played all of them. except for, oddly enough, I never played 3, which is usually most people's favorite.
That's interesting.
But I've never played it.
I'm very stoked with the new one coming out.
I would like to play it, but I want to play the old one.
I won't bother Mr. Stillman. I better go to the 3rd floor. Get the, let's get all the non-horror chat out of the way before I get into the elevator and shit pops up. Metal Gear 3 is very good, but it suffers from being of the year that it was created. You know, like the new one is going to be better because it is it's going to have
I just really like
quality of life.
I really
features.
like the look of the old one. Like it just has such a cool palette, and just like I don't know, just something about like the graininess of it, palette. I find it very pleasing visually.
That's fair. It's Metal Gear 3 is probably my second favorite Metal Gear. My very favorite is Peace Walker, the PSP one.
Peace Walker's cool.
It's very
good.
underplayed
because like I feel like not many people had PSPs really.
Right. I only played it on an emulator afterwards. It's incredible. Okay.
It's very much the precursor to 5.
We lived here together for a couple of years until I left. Hard for me to stop calling it our apartment. Think about it as his apartment. This is the same with the key that weighs in my pocket. No longer our key, it's his key that I've refused to give back to him.
Oh my god, is the horror in this game a metaphor
for the
horror of a breakup?
Probably.
Probably. Seems to be hinting at that.
This time I will not take it home again.
But maybe it's just to give flavor to the setup, I don't know.
Decorations haven't changed since the last time I was here. Okay, wait. B or A?
Oh, interesting.
A is probably the place we want to go, I'm guessing. Well, B might be the place we want to go. This is always my conundrum with video games, because I like to explore the nooks and crannies before I progress in the story, and you're like, oh, well, I can't go back. Plant. Try B. Ivan! Are you there? I knock, but there is no answer. Nice little accent on the A there. Is that an Argentinian thing? Oh, here we go. Okay. Apartment key. This is the key to the apartment where I lived with Ivan. Okay. So Ivan is our ex. Now we live alone. Oh, okay. So I probably got to use the key on the door here. Okay.
Can you equip it first?
Probably. Let's just try this door real quick. We'll bother my old neighbors. It's better to go directly to the apartment. Okay.
Yeah, it would have just told you.
I'll just sit right now. Okay. This is why it's going to take me longer than the 20 minutes that they say this demo is. Ivan, are you there? I knock, but there is no answer. Key to open inventory. Apartment key. Use it.
I'm going to create a game for you, Derek, where there's like an exciting like narrative, but there's like a million different little things you can interact with that have nothing to do with it. And you're gonna be like, oh, can I water the plants? And then just like, she mentioned fertilizer. Can I fertilize the plants?
Those are the kind of things that like fuck with my ADHD in a very specific way and make me so I can never finish a video game. I'm gonna shrink the size of our webcams, maybe put them to the top corners, not interfering with this. Second. Top corner, top corner. Two dudes hanging out in the top corner. There we go. The place to be. All right. Still a typical apartment of 2 movie fans. Well, only one now. Oh, wrong button. Oh, exit. These are movie and film festival posters. Have you ever been to a film festival?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to actually that Toronto. I forget the name of it. I haven't gone for a long time.
This is the poster for Devora, a short film he made in film school. Printed it.
Toronto After Dark, I think it was called.
Yeah. I'm familiar with that. Broken for some reason. Yeah, I got some glass on the floor.
I think I've been to at least one.
Here, we kept receipts and papers. You keep your receipts?
Oh, yeah, usually inadvertently, and then I get my stuff out of the laundry, and there's like a crumpled up piece of crap in all the pots.
My dad is a retired accountant, and he had been keeping his receipts for literally like every transaction in his life from like the year 30 to 50. And he had them all in a drawer in his basement. And then when he moved, I moved out of the childhood home, and then him and my mom moved out of that home into like a smaller home to like retire into. And he like talked to his like tax guy and was like, "Do I need all these receipts?" And he's like, "What are you doing?" Like he had thousands of receipts going all the way back for like 25 years.
Yeah, I feel like unless you run a small business, like you usually know when you need to keep a receipt.
Yeah,
like, I keep receipts when I need them. when I know I need to remember how much.
My dad was not running a small business. He was just a French man. What happened to the study door? Yeah, that looks fucked up.
That one door looks a little crazy.
Looks a little fucked. I don't know if I'm gonna click on that just yet.
And also their hubcap rug is a little strange. I mean, who has one of those? Oh no, wait, sorry. It's a film. Man, these really these people had one personality trait. They love film. They literally have a film reel.
It's not quite, but it's quasi Twin Peaks-esque, like the Lodge or whatever they call it.
Oh, the carpet pattern. Yeah.
Lots of books about cinema. Some of them are mine. Take them with me? Probably.
Would it actually be funny and cool to have like the arcade style, like glow in the dark patterned carpeting in your house, or would that just be too much?
I think if you had like an arcade room,
right,
you could like lean into it, or it's like that could be a fun thing for like a game room in the basement or something like that. But if it was just like you walk inside your house and you have glow in the dark and it's like kind of sticky.
You should have something more tasteful, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know. An entire carpet of like those old rugs that you have when you're a kid that have like the streets on it to put your dinky cars.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we got it. We got an old book. I can only read page 9. The other pages are blurred. Good sign. Pure esoteric nonsense. What did you get into, Ivan? Well, he is a film student.
Whoa, it's like there's like a klaxon on this. Oh, you can't read it.
Oh, we got to go to page 9.
It's just lines. Oh, there we go.
The Desiderium is sealed from the outside world by the sulfur symbol in a layer of lapis fictus, which is red and hard as diamond. It can only be dissolved by artisadio. To obtain artisadio, you need the acids. Sure. You need the acids of the Tartarus, tamed by iron and blessed by sunlight. We're gonna do some puzzling, I think. Okay. Why did he board up the window? Why did he board up the window?
Your hurricane is coming.
Trophies I can for a short film. Left. Remember, I always wanted to sleep, leave the curtains open, feel the morning light, not stand the sunlight on his face. Why we slept in absolute darkness, like vampires.
There used to be a game where like you're investigating like a clutter department like mine, where like anytime you pick something up, like in order to put something back down, you have to like pick something else up to make space, and then you have to carry around the new thing that you...
That's interesting. There's a mechanic there. That's interesting.
Anytime you want to drink something, you have to wash a glass.
I love blackout curtains. I have blackout curtains in my bedroom. They're amazing.
Oh, like for sleeping better?
Yeah.
I don't need them because of my weird apartment. There's no windows in my bedroom, so it's just already like that. Yeah. Well, it's a very long apartment, and the windows are all in the front.
You live in a vault?
So towards the back, it's an old bank vault. Gerardo Rivera did a documentary on it. No, it's just there is a window, but it's literally just a window into the rest of the apartment. So that like some sunlight gets in there somehow.
Take the pants.
I don't know. It is good for sleeping.
Yeah, it is.
And like my apartment in general gets a lovely amount of light.
Okay.
The front window is so big, and it's more or less facing directly south.
Study door is not open.
So
it's
that's
sealed by the weird substance. Okay.
Yeah, by the stuff they said in the book.
So you need something, not blood.
And then you have to tame it with iron, and then you have to expose it to sunlight.
Okay, so we're gonna have to crack the windows open.
Hey, Derek, crack a window open, will ya?
Somebody in there. I don't want to. Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's a little guy in there. I think it's the Blob from A Boy and His Blob.
Classic. You ever play Maniac Mansion?
Yes.
You go into the washroom in there and you open up a curtain. There's a mummy in the washer in the shower. Shampoos and lotions. I did a playthrough of Maniac Mansion on stream like 5 years ago.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, which one did you play? The Nintendo one or one of the computer ones?
That's a good question. I think I played the Commodore 64 one, or maybe no. I think I played the DOS one because I had never actually played the DOS one. I had the NES one growing up, and that was like my version, my inferior.
No, that's
version.
That's the one I played as a kid. Was the DOS one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Better music. When I left, we were fixing the bathroom. Looks like he didn't worry about finishing it.
It does, but
sadly,
I don't think I had a sound blaster at the time.
Oh yeah, that was the craziest thing about video games way back then, right? Like, you get your sound blaster, or settings. Like you go hardcore and you get like an external sound blaster. There was the one that was like was basically like an external synthesizer or whatever that you can like hook up.
Yeah, the Roland, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There was a lot of different.
This guy's got a bidet. Okay, let's open it. Oh, phew. Okay. Wrench looks heavy. Maybe I can use it for something.
Yeah. So I think that's what you're gonna do.
The windows?
I think that's what you have to eventually whack that thing.
Break with a punch.
So it's all like set up. But can you not get any of those chemicals from the thing?
Was there more chemicals in there?
Well, she talked about it, but she didn't. She seems like she didn't want to mess with it.
Oh, these guys. I used to keep my things in this cabinet. Now it's full of crap.
No, the one down below. Like she said a bunch of stuff, but then she couldn't seem to do anything with it.
Oh, developing chemicals. Film development, chemicals stuff, right? They use chemicals in developing film. Ivan stored his particularly horrible smelling ones here because he didn't want to contaminate the whole house. I won't touch them. Okay, we'll probably need something to... Wait, do I have like a glass? What do I have?
How you doing?
I could try to use the glass. Use. Not here. Okay. Okay.
Or can you equip it or something? Or is equipping just for what?
I don't have an... Oh, I don't know what to do with equip.
Oh, maybe...
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
I can equip the wrench. Hold RB, then press A to it. Oh, I have to attack things?
Probably.
Okay.
It's fine, Derek. You had to attack things in Silent Hill.
I know, but I had the same amount of anxiety when I was playing that game, though. Something smells real bad. Have you ever left your oven on?
No.
It's like a bad idea. What?
I've left something in the oven too long, but never like...
Burnt the film.
That long. Like, just like long too, but I never like for...
Wait, I couldn't take it? Why did he burn this film? The short film was loved the most.
Like, I did fall asleep while making a stew one time in there, but I fortunately woke up before it was,
Oh, still in the chemical. See. Wait, can I, like, combine? Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay, so what's in there? Oh, glass of chemical.
Toner. Box, nothing. Wrench. Hit it with a wrench!
Wham!
Chemistry book with highlighted sentence. Iron is essential for the production of red blood cells. Iron helps us
so
play.
if you get into it.
Wait, this is iron.
Oh, is it?
Isn't it? No. Listen, that was a good guess.
I thought it was gonna be the wrench, but I think you just actually need one.
I'm probably gonna use that on a window, is my guess. Oop.
Yeah, because you need the sunlight. Oh, go over to the broken glass.
Do I need glass?
Oh, you might be able to do something with it. Like, if you check that, you can't do anything. I was hoping there would be some kind of, like, a interaction. But I guess... I just thought that, like, because the thing was broken and you get, like, the crunchy noise that you
I see.
Some
I feel like I need to get this film from up there.
Oh.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah!
Well, you probably gotta whack it from the side.
But this.
What are these? Oh, it's just canisters.
They're empty.
We tried all the rooms, right? Yeah.
I want to have ED there. That looks
Well,
ominous. As someone who's made a point and click before, there's like objects in here that I'm like, oh, this seems like something I should interact with. Anyway, let's just let's wrench some stuff.
I kind of at the same time don't like the fake like perspective on the couch. This is at the bottom of the scene.
Oh,
but at the same time I like it because it's just kind of cute. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of funny.
Lower board is loose. Maybe if I can remove it. Hitting it with something heavy. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it's moving.
Yeah, that's all you need is that.
A little sunlight creeping in.
So now I think you can use the glass with the chemical.
I need something else to put in there. Okay, let's read that book again.
I think you need blood. But I don't know how you would get blood. That's why I was thinking the glass. Like, you could cut your finger or something and put blood in.
Here, right? Maybe, yeah.
That's what I thought, but there doesn't seem to be like an interaction that does.
Okay, wait. It can only be dissolved with blah, blah, blah. To obtain it, you need the acids of Tartarus tamed by iron. I think I just need some iron and blessed by sunlight.
Yeah, but that other book brought up how there's iron and blood.
Oh, there's more glass over here.
Like, that's why it's red. Is there any just like blood?
Oh, this one's already bloody.
You can get blood off the window, off the mirror.
Cracking, there's blood in the glass. Break it with his punch.
Yeah, like try the glass.
Just try it here.
Yeah.
Use. Oh.
Yeah. There we go.
Can't believe I will.
And then now I think you just stick it in the light coming out of the window.
Dry. I don't know how to add it to the glass. Oh.
Oh. Oh, there we go. There it was.
So stupid. I cut myself with it. Well, that'll do it. I guess my own blood will do.
Here, okay. Use that little hand towel to wipe off your. That's how it would be in my James game to exacerbate Derek's ADD. I think you gotta stand right in the. Oh, okay, it worked anyway. I was wondering if you'd have to stand right in the light or not.
We got it. We got it. Liquid in glass turns a strange color. Gives off a lot of heat. Our to Sadio.
Aristatio. You have to say it like a priest.
Oh.
There. Now I think you can just use that on the door.
Well, I don't want to go in there though.
It'll work. It'll work like the pencil eraser in Earthbound.
I don't want it to work.
That's not scary, Derek.
What if we just kept it closed and got a free apartment?
It's true. She could have. Yeah, she could have just lived in this apartment for years, cleaned it up a little bit, and just left that spooky door there.
Oh, what the fuck, man? What is this? Ivan's computer. The screen is shattered.
I really wish he'd not smashed all the monitors.
Short film canisters in this box. It's empty.
Got a.
What happened here?
A bloody remote.
A red substance again. Hard as stone. Oh yeah, bloody remote.
He was growing giant blueberries.
Remote control for the TV. It's stuck to the table. Got no batteries. I use my... Oh, that drink is gone. Tell me about the blueberry. Bought this plant in the worst moment of our relationship. I needed to see something flourishing because our relationship was dying. See that Ivan let it die once I left.
Well, he did put it in a dark room.
Oh, it's a vase. It's
it's meant to be a pot.
You said blueberry, and that's the only thing my mind saw after that.
Now it's impossible to see anything else. That's actually funny now. I actually kind of want a little pot for potted plants that is like in the shape of a raspberry.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And you like grow a plant at the top. Yeah.
I have a couple that are in the shape of mushrooms, and there's plants growing out of it.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
What's my fun one? I have one of those oddish ones, but it's too small in my plant. And I have one that looks like kind of like a hand, like
that's
a punched
cool.
fist. And that was actually.
Oh, here we go. Looks like Ivan wrote it.
Oh, and I have one that's shaped like a cornucopia, which is a fun trick.
Kind of fun. Can't forget her, no
like,
matter
I'll be
how
right
hard
back.
I try.
Turn my light on.
Julia. Ever since she left, I do nothing but think about her, suffer her absence. They promised me they would help me forget her. Said the first step is to descend through the elevator into the lowest floor. What? Someone's gonna help me help him forget me? What have you done? What kind of lunatics have you been messing with, Ivan? Something on the floor. It's a green candle. Power Rangers. Do you ever watch Power Rangers?
I watched it a little bit. I do remember the green candle.
Okay, good. Here there were two pictures.
It was one of the more Godzilla sort of like aspects of that show. You know what I mean? Like that seems like something that like somebody would have for like Mothra or something.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I feel like, and I'm not a big horror guy, so I don't know. Maybe this is more of a trope, and I just haven't watched a lot of movies. But I feel like I haven't seen a lot of horror that's based around the idea of like a breakup and like reactions to breakups.
Yeah.
But with our games that we do on the stream, that we play on the stream, I feel like we've seen two, because the name of that Sorry We're Closed or whatever game.
Yep.
That had kind of a similar vibe.
Open the door. Also, this apartment's different now. Oh shit, it's happening. No.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a fun way to do, like to have cutscenes that are in like a totally different visual style.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I don't like it. Oh no. Oh Jesus Christ!
Here, dodge your thing.
I don't know how to dodge!
There.
What the fuck? The thing looked like the creature that gutted Ivan in my nightmares. Tried to kill me. Everything I dreamed real, or am I still dreaming? That was cool.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
a cool
very cool. And like very well done. Like the creature design on this and the production value is very, very good. Like surprisingly good for what this is. And like Erdorf is like well known as an indie horror developer, but I'm still like kind of surprised and shocked that they were able to like squeak out this level of production value.
Right.
It's that was very neat. I hated every moment of that. This is still
I think it's cool because it's not unlike like I feel like you used to have, like if you think of like a SquareSoft game or something, you often had like a lot of different look a cutscene and the actual where it was more stark.
Yeah.
And then when you get to kind of like more recent, well, say something like Metal we were talking about, or even like the Resident, it's a lot more seamless.
Yeah.
If not almost exactly the same.
Your audio is chopping in and out a little bit, but
sorry.
I pick up what you're
saying.
But
it's like I like the difference between it. Like I almost sort of like the idea of doing sort of like a Final Fantasy VI style game, but then you have like filmed live actor like cutscenes.
Dude, that would honestly be so dope. If Square Enix were to like remake FF6, but it was just FF6, but they did the cutscenes live action, that'd be wild.
Like, you know, all the things where it usually just has the little characters jumping around and holding their hands up.
Yeah.
It's like if you just did that as like actual scenes with live actors,
I
think it'd be really interesting.
That would be so dope. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to the basement. So check the other floors first.
Sure. Okay. It doesn't even have to be a game like that. Like it could just be like an indie game or something. But I like that idea.
The door didn't open. Oh no, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. I do kind of like that there's like a bit of a build-up to get to these scenes. Like it's not just like peppered everywhere. What the fuck, man?
Ooh.
Hello?
Is it like an evil her?
I'm the you that he thinks
Yeah,
about.
I feel like it's like her sort of. Or I don't know, maybe it's not, maybe it's a different.
Give me that Power Ranger candle. Only I can be the Green Ranger.
Flame is coming all weird out of the lighter.
This is fucking cool as hell. I love this. Holy shit. We got a lighter now.
You have a lighter.
Close the door, close the door, close the door. Okay, good. Oh, there's 2 candles here now. Blue Ranger is here as well.
Oh, you don't want to go to...
Door didn't open. Okay.
It
said to go to the basement.
Oh, it said to go to the basement.
Yeah, we came from 3. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I think you have to do 2 first or something.
Fair enough. Oh no!
Yeah.
No! I already beat
That's
you.
alright, you already got it.
No, I don't want to do it again.
Yes, we got it. Yeah. I think anytime you hit her, you gotta just like move out of the way. Nice chance. Yeah, so now you can go back in and get it.
Oh man.
You gotta be careful over scratches.
Okay. I'm working on the
Maybe just wait
here.
for her to come to you. There you go. Now you can just run. Yeah, and then yeah. We figured it out.
Oh man.
Her walk has such a weird little jingle jangle sound to it.
It's interesting. Yeah. She
It's
turns
good.
into a little giblet there. Locked. Here's a question for you. Do you say Gibbs or Jibs?
Oh. I think we talked about this before when we were playing Dungeons of Blood and Dream.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
I can't remember what we... I think it's Jibs because you say giblets. You don't say giblet.
Right, yeah. I normally say Jibs, even though right here I said Gibbs because I think I got in my own head. But I'm a jib man.
I say Jibs, but I do say GIF.
Yeah, well, it's a GIF. It is a GIF. I'm with you.
Oh, is the different floors just like different versions of the same?
This apartment looks like Ivan's. Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like when I was still living there. Interesting. Did I go back in time or what? Movie and posters.
I think it's cool too because it's all green, and it's kind of like the green candle and the green eyes of the weird, like the succubus you.
Oh, did she have green eyes? I didn't notice that. That's cool.
She had like green contacts on.
Oh, we're puzzling.
Ooh.
We're puzzling.
We're playing a game now.
These are fucking.
That's not gonna be the right order. Come on. Yeah.
In what order did the Sailor Scouts appear in Sailor Moon?
Oh, look, the trophies are back too. Remember how she said there was only one?
Oh, that's right, eh?
There's a bunch of them.
These are world films. Buenos Aires, Rojo Sangre. Can't say any of those words.
Here, just a sec. I'll be right back. I just gotta get some water.
Yeah. Window is not boarded up. We'll start with the bedroom here. Let's look at the TV though. Not clearly see what the TV shows. Where is the remote? Locked. Okay. Figure out what's locked and what's not. Not. Editing room here. Ivan's computer. Screen shows the script of a longer version of Devora. Feature film. Oh, not short anymore. He used to say that this would be his masterpiece, his magnum opus. Typical film student. One of his short films in a canister. Where's the other two? Oh, we got one. Okay. There's also a revolver for the film. Oh, it's a prop gun. Okay. Cannot fire. Oh, I don't want that. Thus, bullets. Could it be? Oh, is it not a... Wait, is it not a revolver? Is it not a prop gun? Oh, that's a real gun. Okay. It shouldn't shoot. We're gonna go ahead and equip that. Photo of Ivan. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What have I done? That's a film student. That's a film student. Very good. I took it on the film set we had at film school. I even developed it, but he taught me. This was the day we kissed for the first time. Oh, that's so sweet. Oops. Oops. Oh, we're doing it again. Oh, we just get this. It didn't work. It's a demo. It's a demo. Alright. We go to film school. Blah, blah, blah. Yup, yup, yup. Yup, yup, yup. Moonlit lake. Say. Took this photo on in Mendoza. Mendoza. Simpsons. Right. There's a lot of writing in this. Impressive. Costumes. This could be useful. Oh, a glove.
Sorry, I'm back.
Alright, no worries. I got a glove. You ever watch Spinal Tap?
Yeah, but only once.
Smell the glove?
See, I haven't seen this. I don't remember that one.
Laptop. It shows the script of a short film I never finished writing. About a scientist who brings his wife back to life from the dead with the power of electricity, like in Frankenstein. Sounds like Frankenstein. Wasn't good. Ivan was always the talented one. When I looked at this picture up above, it showed me a little FMV of Ivan.
Oh, cool.
We're looking for the remote for the TV. Scissor blade.
Caesar blade.
A singular scissor?
That's nice.
Taught Ivan how to drink mate?
No, mate.
What is that?
Yerba mate. It's like a kind of drink that they drink in South America.
Oh,
it's like similar to tea or coffee.
Oh, Argentinian. Cool.
I think mate literally just means cup. That's sort of the colloquialism for how they say it.
Got European films there. Didn't see anywhere else.
I tried it nice. I tried it once. It's nice. It's harder to make than coffee,
yeah.
And so I just never bothered getting it.
Oh, while you were gone. Oh.
Yeah.
Dangerous to touch this. While you were gone, I found a gun. And then she
you said
was
it like the guy in the IT crowd.
I found a gun, and then she said it was a prop gun, but then I put bullets in it. So it doesn't seem so proppy.
I think that's what Alec Baldwin said too.
Uh-huh. Something inside, but I can't turn it off to open it. Okay,
I mean, you still put bullets in a prop gun.
That's true, that's true. But they're prop bullets.
There's gonna be a prop murder after a prop gun.
Okay, well, let's leave this room. We gotta find a way to turn off the washing machine there. Booze and creams. Start putting the chemicals there.
I refuse to admit that I'm scared of the shower.
It is frightening that there's no shadow there.
That's true. Although this looks like a thicker shower curtain.
I do also have a gun. Save me. Bottles look silver. Oh. Locked door. I need to keep that. Okay, yeah. No, we got this. Got this. Now, what I'm worried about is that a monster comes and it actually is a prop gun. And it does not fire. Oh, fuck no! It's a real gun!
It seems like it works.
Okay. Cracks in the tiles were the first sign that the bathroom had to be fixed. He didn't care. For me, it was as if there were a hole in.
Oh, can you pill bottles?
Down here? Shampoos and creams. I gotta get a key.
Oh, those other ones are behind. There's a CVS in it.
Everything else was locked, so that's locked. This needs remote. Some type of puzzle to be solved down there. I didn't see a remote in here.
Oh, there's a remote in the other.
That was upstairs. Yeah. Should I go back?
Yeah.
Is this what this game wants me to do?
One of those.
There definitely was a remote up here. We're already at like an hour. Apparently this demo is 20 minutes. I suppose if you're like running it or something.
I think they want to undersay.
Oh right, everything's kind of locked up now though. I think the remote was in here.
No, it was the other symbol.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
there's the remote.
Yeah, okay. Stuck to the table. It's got no battery.
Whoa, you found a bunch of stuff.
Burn it. Yeah, I got a film canister.
Oh, maybe the scissor can get it.
Can't equip that either. Anything else I could cut? Can't use that. Got an X-ray of my shoulder. Substance that can heal me a little. Okay. Am I hurt?
I don't know.
Does red mean hurt?
Yeah.
My character's like kind of red.
Yeah, it's like Resident Evil style.
Try it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's neat. Neat. Okay, so nothing there. All the other doors are locked. I have a knife. Slash cutting utensil. We don't have to necessarily like see this all the way through as well.
We got
some cool more
cutscenes.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing like if we could get like one more cutscene. See. Can go down. That's jammed. Shoot it open. That there. This game has chops. There's something interesting about that.
I think you probably do have to reload the gun, Jason, but no, Derek actually has any.
I don't know if I can. I put 4 bullets into that thing, and I only had 6 to begin with. Yeah, we went there. We went here. Maybe there is something that we could do. Like that's clearly. Oh, okay. I think that's where I got the heal the first time. Maybe they just gave me more.
What's going on with the washing machine?
Can't cut it. Oh, you know what? I bet I could use the glove to turn this off without shocking me. Oh, I'm so smart! Ah, no! No!
It's a fireman. Oh, good. He's just running away. That's fine.
The battery inside. Okay, well that's for the remote.
You freed this poor on fireman who was trapped.
I only have 2 bullets left, James.
Well, you still got your wrench.
Should I just put the wrench on, or should I put the bullets in them?
You could have had 3, but you wasted a bullet.
James.
Shooting at the death animation.
It's not helpful.
That one creepy girl.
Okay. Okay, so everything here is still locked. Pitch black. Use the lighter, make it not pitch black. Well, that's not a lighter.
what would Tifa of Final Fantasy VII fame do in this situation? Your character presumably wanders past by the poster in the hall.
Tifa
I didn't notice that
sumo
poster.
Plex somebody. Was there a Final Fantasy poster somewhere?
I guess in the hallway somewhere. I didn't know.
I'm gonna go out into the hallway here, and I'm gonna get attacked by the candle man. Is what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do this.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know where that guy went actually.
He probably went upstairs.
He probably just went.
Maybe he went home.
What?
There. Who's there? Oh, look at the way I can aim.
Ooh.
That's
8
fun.
degrees of... Or no, I guess not 8. I guess it's... I guess you can't shoot straight up.
Video gaming over here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything to get that. Try to use the battery on this, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. Oh, it did.
Oh, it did.
Needs one more bat.
No.
It's like real life. Ivan's cell
It's also
phone
so
stuck to the floor. Screen's cracked, but the phone might still work. Get the batteries dead. Looks like there's like a charger right on the wall, or like a plug on the wall there.
Oh, that could be so.
Okay. Do we keep pushing, or what do you think here?
I think we can go over to the other game. I mean,
Yeah.
how long do you want to stream?
I mean, we've been going for about an hour. We could stick over. I don't see where the Candleman is. Try going to these other levels real quick. I am like a little curious what happens if I die. But that involves me putting us into a situation where death is imminent.
Oh, I think you already died before. I think it just restarted you on the same version.
Oh, that's true. It did. Yeah, it did.
It didn't do anything fancy.
Yeah. I bet I gotta do something with those symbols or something. I wonder if there's anything else in my book. We've progressed a bit.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Wow, there's a lot of pages. Yeah, I don't know, man. This game honestly has some chops. There's something really cool going on here, I think. I would. Oh, there's another battery. Well, we got to go put that battery in at the very least.
Yeah, it's interesting. I like how it's kind of like a mixture of like a Resident Evil and like Sierra Adventure game, sort of put into one game.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's better for it. Like, I like the feel of this more than like a Resident Evil. Like the
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you like really want to get pandactic about it, most of those Resident Evil Silent Hill games are just classic point and clicks. They just happen to have weapons and monsters. Like,
yeah, that's right.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, no! I was talking! Well,
it's a lot of guys.
Oh, no!
It just always restarts at the same time.
I just want to put the battery in. I am curious if they'll follow me. Probably not, right?
Yeah, I think it's a situation where, in situations like that, you just want
to... Every time I start to try and say something smart about a video game,
it's always funny to me when somebody's playing like a game like this or like Silent Hill or something, and then it's just like they're trying to figure out the puzzle, but then there's like a room that just has like two enemies in it that you can just like avoid, and then like they have to keep going back and forth to like try, oh, maybe I need this key, and then every time they go by it's always just like blah, blah.
Right, exactly.
They're just like running past them.
Exactly.
It kind of defangs the terror of the monsters when streamers are doing that.
Can't catch me! You can't catch me! I pressed the remote button. I'm just very curious what happens on the TV here.
Oh, that probably worked.
I think it did.
Yeah, that's right. You don't need to actually get the...
She said something about, like, I hope the signal can reach can reach between floors or something.
Yeah, there we go. Look, it shows you the sequence.
Okay.
Boom.
Mercury.
Okay, so you gotta undo that one that's already...
Oh, shit. Really?
You probably can't.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay, there we go. That is it.
Okay. Mercury.
Yeah. Then the one that was on before.
Oh, that's not even the first one.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh, right. It's the
Okay. This one, and the H.
Yeah, that one. No. Oh, is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, and then this one.
Call that one the Felon's Hook. I think it's the male symbol next.
Oh, I gotta be that fast about it? Okay.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Okay, I got it.
I'll leave.
Bam, bam. 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 What?
Oh.
There. Here, wait.
Oh, I think you did do it wrong.
There. Okay, I might have. Okay, here we go. Bam. 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 Bam.
Yeah.
Nice. And that's what I wanted to happen.
All it did was spook you. What you get for listening to a TV?
There. Oh, this is open now. Oh, it's going to be a video. It's going to be... All right, and this is where we're going to end it.
Yeah, all that crap that's kind of less scary to me. You know, the diamond card something.
Oh, that's fucked up. That costs money. Like, the production value on this is really decent.
Yeah, I mean, they did it with a real...
Like, someone had to make that. And it is, from what I understand, it's all practical effects, which is, like, super dope. Even, like, the other creatures coming at me.
Is that him? Is that a different...
This guy looks different. This is not the boyfriend. Julia.
Maybe he's older?
Hurry up, there's still time to save Ivan.
He's a different...
They took him to the depths of the Desertorium. How do you know my name? Who are you? Someone who got tired of being stepped on. My name is Sangius. You're with those monsters? No, not anymore. I tried to stop them, but they were too many. Who are they? We are the Relicta. Get closer. It hurts me to speak loudly. Let's just see this through and then call it. Who are the Relicta? We contacted Ivan and offered to remove a part of his soul. As one does.
They are derelict.
The part that is obsessed with you in a sickly way and does not let him move on. Did it, but Ivan was scammed. It's not like Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, I've actually never seen that.
They like pull out a party,
one, right?
pull out your mirror. Yeah, it's a very good movie. Basically the plot. Minus the monsters. He did not know that the ritual gave us greater control over him. It was horrible, as always. I am a minor relicta, a pawn ignored and humiliated by my own people. I was always trampled by those who have power, and I can't stand to see how they abuse others anymore. But I wasn't able to stop them. They took Ivan to the lower depths of this place, out of his memories, the Derisidium. Find him before they start consuming his flesh. Wow. Like things to talk about here. Tell me about the bed. What are those things lying in the bed? They look like statues. They are called Rubralikas?
Press.
When the Dersiderium was created, the building became a chaotic blend of Ivan's memories. But it only contains places and inanimate objects, not. Even so, sometimes the victims' minds release that red substance, the lapis rectum. There's like lore here that's pretty cool. Manifest in the form of people who took part in those memories. This is cool, man. There's like interesting things happening with this. I would Capture Cargo Cruise there. I would 100% go back and actually try this real thing when it actually comes out. I think like the whole FMV element of this is like really novel and done in such like a very good way and professional way that it's like kind of captivating. And like I do also kind of feel like what's pushing me forward is to see like the next FMV sequence and to like see what it does and where it goes and everything. Just like I don't know if that's like the key or not, but for me it is definitely like the driving factor. I say we stop this one here. That's Tenebris Somnia, and I think it's a banger. You can check out the demo on Steam. Go back to our other channel here. It is on Steam. It is ready and waiting for you to jump in, to enjoy, to get scared by. If you want to see more of that too, what I would actually recommend is there is the trailer for it is fantastic, and it covers some of the FMV elements of the game that you could take a look at, and it is just absolutely wild looking. There's elements in there that are insane. Like it looks incredible. When I was like, I'm a huge horror fan, right? And like I do see some similarities in the FMV sequences to, like I mentioned, like Channel Zero, that show, particularly this like season that. Like I think there's some similarities there that are just on the money. Like they're servicing that style very, very well. So hats off to Airdo.
I like how the lighting and the sets and stuff in the live action portrayal situation.
Yeah.
Like it's designed such that it looks good. Like it doesn't look realistic, but it looks good.
Yeah.
And then because of the simplicity and the sort of like the kind of almost like flatness of the lines, just of like when you're looking at something banal like a wall or something like that, of like one of the apartment rooms or something like that.
Yeah.
It allows it to kind of like sync up and match up with the way that they're able to draw the graphic in the more like adventure gamey looking parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that really works. Like I just really like that as a choice where it's just like you're not going for something too crazy visually with the filmed parts.
Yeah.
It's like on their own they might look weird as a movie, but paired up with the video game parts, it works very well off of each other.
And even like the story elements to it are like super interesting. Like we were talking a little bit about like the idea of like her revisiting her ex-boyfriend's apartment, and that like horror around a breakup is really interesting. But even like the lore that they were starting to dig into there by meeting that guy, and he's like, here's all these crazy terms, and like I'm part of this like cabal, and like those people in the bed, they're actually the and like it's like building this like lore in this world around it that they were like kind of unafraid to lean into, which is really interesting. And I find like a lot of like horror devs, they just lean into this idea of like, oh, it's shock value and it's jump scares and it's a ghost and you're in your house and like that's cool, but like you don't see too many necessarily digging into the lore-ish aspect behind it. And it kind of leans into the whole like, I'm sure you're familiar with like the SCP, online lore of like horror, like Russian horror and like Yugoslav, like
right.
That East European horror sort of stuff, which like leans deep into lore as like part of the horror behind it, and these like unnerving places like the back rooms and that. Like there's elements of it like leaning into that element of like, okay, we're building a world here, and these things have a meaning and these things have a place.
It had jump scares, but just as a way to kind of give teeth to the established kind of scenario. Like the background, because it's just like they're scary because they're dangerous. So like here's the danger of the jump scare. You know what I mean? So it's like you kind of need that, but that's as much as it's not.
It is.
It's not relying on jump scares.
It's also kind of interesting. Like each of those jump scares happened at a moment where I was like solving a puzzle or I was explaining something that was interesting about the game to you, and then it was like bam, jump scare. Like literally none of them happened just randomly out of the blue. It was always when I was kind of like distracted or something. Like it was really meticulously.
It was just
crafted.
to break up. It was just to break up the like walking around trying to try every key in every lock situations. Like it just wanted to kind of break that up so that like
well,
anyway,
James is gonna get the new game set up. I'm gonna go pee real quick, and then we're gonna jump to this game. So James, you're gonna stretch. You're gonna stretch for 30 seconds.
Do I have to stretch? Or can we put up some kind of bumper? No, I'm gonna stretch because I'm walking away. I can't control the stream. So yes, I'm gonna be playing. Of course, I can't even show it on the screen. Actually, what's the stream look like right now? Okay, I can kind of show you on half of the screen. We're going to be playing Meganaut. Is the creation of Rubeki, who is a developer and designer here in Toronto. They made the game Lawrence, which is sort of Half-Life 1 kind of looking game where you have those like climbing hooks that were all the rage, I think, but in movies, in like play action movies. Yeah, that game is just kind of like navigating around weird spaces. It's almost kind of like that part of Half-Life where you gotta like climb under the bridge. It's kind of just like taking that feeling and that aspect to kind of like a crazy degree of like agoraphobia and like fear fights kind of stuff. Let me see if I can actually bring that up. Lawrence Lure. Yeah, so it's just kind of like a game that looks to me to play the demo. It's just kind of a game that looks like this a lot of the time. Sometimes you like run into other people, you can talk to them, kind of thing. But mostly you climb around these big kind of like vertical spaces, these little climbing hooks. And it's kind of just a like get used to how far your jump can go. And like the equivalent of doing like, you know, like surfing and crouch jumping and all those kind of like first person 3D game kind of like jumping around on things kind of.
What are you you showing off here?
This is just Lawrence. This is just Lawrence Lure. It's the previous game from the developer that made this game.
Oh, cool.
That I'm gonna play. Anyway, so that's their previous game. I'm gonna play the demo of their new game that they're working on now. That is gonna be coming out soon. It's called Meganaut. Let me just get my thing sharing here. Hold on. Get my face back.
Wow, you're doing like fancy webcam stuff. Look at you.
I was controlling the stream as much as I can without being the actual streamer.
Amazing.
I have no idea if this have sound coming through.
Don't start just yet. I gotta do a little production work.
Yeah, I won't be able to see the chat or anything like that while I'm doing this, so... Anybody's questions, Derek? I do remember... Oh wait, no, it'll tell me. For the game.
It's a peek behind the curtain here. think
this game kind of reminds me
of.
I think that Dennis Quaid, if I remember correctly, a while ago.
Yeah.
Called Leviathan or something. This game kind of reminds me of that a little.
Say Dennis Quaid?
Yeah.
The actor?
The guy that would. They typically put actors.
Oh, the movie Leviathan.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I'm with you. Right.
Yeah, I think he was in a. Are we good to go? Can I start?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna play around with our camera sizes, so we're not getting in the way of this sweet game. But go ahead and jump in whenever.
So normally this game will look a little better. I have to run it on very low settings. I could probably run it on slightly higher settings, but when I had V and really high res, my poor graphics card that was not correctly in the factory tends to crap out, and then everything shuts down. So I have to play on pretty low settings just to...
Your voice is kind of cutting in and out a little bit. I don't know if that's something.
Oh, here, I can sit closer to my microphone or something. Alright, I'm just gonna start.
Well, yeah, I think the game's coming.
So yeah, normally you'd be able to read all of this, but it gets cut off on my screen just because I'm playing on a very low res, and this is a demo, so, they weren't really for... We live in the habitat. I am a scavenger. I look for salvageable resources needed to sustain this place. My buddy, Seja, is a maintenance engineer. Our jobs require us to go outside the habitat. One day, he didn't come back from a shift. It's dangerous out there, easy to get lost, run out of resources, and die. I'd say he went too deep, and then I can't read the rest of it, because my resolution is too.
It's a
point is, I gotta find Seja. So this is just the starting area. I can go down. Like
Sent to talk to the maintenance engineers in the area for clues.
And I can also go sideways. Because I'm also sort of like Derek, I was like searching around here to see if there's anything in these lower parts or not. I don't think there is, but I don't know. I don't know.
Sometimes you gotta explore, man.
Might be.
What's are you familiar with the Catamites, the developers?
Yes.
And they talk about like their manifesto for video games basically being a vehicle for hiding secrets.
Right.
I adhere to that with 1,000% of my soul. And
there could be a Yoshi coin down here somewhere, but I think I'm gonna go up. So something I like about this game is I really like the draw distance on where the darkness is and how dark it is. Because I like how he has these little like lit up characters and that, or they'll just be like a computer monitor on in the distance.
Right.
And that kind of alerts you to there being like a thing. I think it's really effective and it works really well. Dude. Oh hey, I heard an investigator would come out here. Looking for Seja, eh? Yeah, I worked with him. But I didn't know him very well. Strange guy. He kept to himself, mostly talked about weird stuff. Saw him working near the guide wire up above. The one that stretches out into the structure. Maybe talk to some of the maintenance workers up there. They might have more intel for him. See, I can look around, and you can see, like, I can sort of see the reflecting light up there, so it's kind of like a good indication to go up.
Yeah, there's something up there.
But it's still, like, it's fun, because you can just kind of look around, kind of, like, wander around. Some people really didn't like how glary, like, light thing is. But I think it's cool.
It's an aesthetic choice, yeah.
Yeah. It's also one of those games where it's just like, are we underwater? Are we in space? I don't know.
Is it both?
Is it both? Are we in a big ball of water called Earth? Who knows?
Aren't we all in space?
All the time. Really?
I am a spaceman.
Except for when you take salvia and you roll solid. Alright, so seem to be caged in here.
I like the sounds in this. This is cool.
It's cool. Yeah, the music's a little discordant sometimes. I feel like at times it's like on the precipice of hurting my ears, but it never actually, which I think is an interesting aspect. Seija, I don't know where he went. Always complaining about the job. I don't know what he was looking for. This is a dream job. Anyway, I really wasn't a close friend or nothing. You should talk to Salco over there. On the guide rail. I think they were close buddies.
I love how whenever you and I do one of these mixtape streams, it's really just turns into us auditioning for voice actor roles. I'm really gonna express the true range that I have in my throat.
I don't know, it's just, I hate reading things for stream, so if I'm gonna do it, I'm at least gonna do a silly voice, because then at least it's sort of... Seija. Good guy. Never settled or satisfied. The kind of fellow who'd get bored in an instant while you were talking to him. Kept talking about going beyond the lab. Should have been a scavenger, not a maintenance engineer. I bet he got lost somewhere. Just waiting for a rescue team. Idiot.
Idiot.
You should check the abandoned lab up ahead for clues. It's not far, you just follow the guide rails down and it'll be on your way.
Little text highlighting there.
Oh, so yeah, anytime that I get close, I get some likes.
Mighty Mothra in the chat talking about voice acting being a dream job. It would be fun. I would enjoy it.
I think Jason would be good at it. I think my girlfriend would be good at it too.
There you go.
She has like a cool voice and she can kind of do other voices.
I have a theater degree. Put me to work.
I didn't know that.
Hey, I've been around. Been around the black box.
When did you get your theater degree? Before you went to
like 2001 or 2002? Nah, I mean, like I started theater academically in 2002, I think. It was a two-year program. But like I started doing theater when I was like 12. So I did like community theater and stuff like that forever. All the cool kids are theater kids, that's what I say. That thing's blue. You gotta go interact with it.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Seija was here. His name comes up in the access log. Search query suggests that he was looking for a tool called an M-inject. This is an experimental tool that can inject code into megastructure control systems. Query text returned a result. There are 3 such tools available. Perhaps if you find one of them, you can follow Seija's path. Oh, I never caught that the first time I played this. There's 3. And you get one, and presumably Seija has another one. But the fact that there's a 3rd one that you never see, I feel like is not a coincidence. There's an interloper.
Mighty Mothra in the chat talking about doing voice acting for tabletop from time to time. Super fun. Yeah, I agree. You ever play D&D or anything like that?
Almost. Like I tried to DM a campaign one time, but it didn't.
Oh yeah.
I would like to do it at this point, but it's just that like I always just want to like make games. A display version of the quantum levitation orb that your suit uses. That's what that is, not just a light. Quantum levitation, silent propulsion, precise controls. It's nuclear powered, tethered to your suit to provide it power remotely. Temperature is efficient to maintain, given extremely low ambient temperature in the megastructure. Functionally, may reduce in hotter parts of the structure. Walking is not. It can be used as a light and a power source. These papers look like they're from a manual for the suit in the display. It describes the suit's functionality in some detail. Purpose to filter out toxic spores from the atmosphere. Temperature. Join some numbers there. Propulsion system via levitation orb. Possible upgrades. Detachable components like the M-inject tool can be added to augment the suit's function. Control message, gesture, and EEG signal are used to control the attachments. Power control. Energy needed to control the suit is derived from the orb's nuclear source. The technology is quite incredible. So you can see when like a tank here.
You remember that, like, that time during COVID? It was like 2 months when, like, everyone was about the orb. Like, orbs were, like, really big.
Yes.
I would like to go back. I don't want to go back to COVID, but I would like to go back to that one moment where orbs were really cool. That just seemed like a good time. You take it.
Yeah. Look, it's back now. Terminal says the and functional. Now control with a special tool. Yeah, I have it. The M.
That's cool.
I searched Sage's apartment for clues about his whereabouts. This is what happened last week. What I found was concern.
Oh, back to an apartment. Oh, this is cool.
This kitchen is disgusting. Unwashed clothes everywhere.
I thought that was I thought that was a dead body.
You thought that was a body in a bag, yeah.
This apartment does not have a bidet.
Today I'm going down there. I know others have left the habitat.
Capital letters.
I want to see the truth.
The habitat.
There's a crumpled up note in the trash. There's always something below when I'm out there. It keeps calling. Nobody else sees it.
That's an old computer.
An employee manual open to a page saying, "Don't go too far from the habitat," without explanation.
I bet there's a turbo button on that computer.
It does look like it has a turbo. It also has a web page open showing the statistics of fatality rate and reasons on the job. Oh no, doing his own research. Unexplained disappearances do happen at a low rate of about 5% of fatalities. Oh, I was hoping that was...
Oh, that's cool. Seeing outside, yeah.
I've seen it. Time to go call the police. There wasn't much about its precise location. Generally down seems to be the way to go. I better head to the outside.
There's like elements of Moroi, M-R-O-I, the last game that we played on Mixtape.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where this game goes or if you go back to that apartment or whatever, but like dropping out of the main game to see this other environment, and it's an apartment.
I was talking to the developer Rebecca just yesterday, and I was asking him about that because I told him that I really liked that interstitial. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
It kind of helps to kind of like ground the character so that you don't just seem like, I don't know, like a robot over time of just like driving this guy around.
Right.
You need to just have like like in the past, like here I was walking around the apartment or whatever.
And not in space, right? Like,
not in space. Yeah.
Like, that's a very interesting separation of environments where you're like, well, here we are theoretically in space or underwater. We haven't figured that out yet. But then like, you know, in an actual apartment, you can see the city street. Like those are two different places fundamentally.
I saw this green thing down here. Okay. Big fan.
Well, that's gonna chew you up.
This fan is kept running by 3 power nodes.
I bet you gotta turn them off.
From the nodes to turn off the fan.
Follow the wires.
I'll have these wires. Gas cable. Yeah, so yeah, they said there's definitely going to be other like interstitials like that.
Cool.
Or like places.
When you talk to Rebecca, were they talking about like release windows or like how far along things are?
I'm not sure. I think it's pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because when I asked them to the games for the Toronto Games Week, they were eager to do it out of like a promotion. Since like the game's gonna, I got the impression it's gonna be pretty soon.
Nice.
But I wasn't exactly. I don't know.
There's a very cool vibe here for sure.
Yeah. Also, like I'm kind of speedrunning this right now because I played the demo before.
Yeah, so, I mean, I see a lot of this as being very exploratory.
Yeah.
I think what you're doing right now is pretty obvious in terms of like following the wires and blah blah blah, but like you got to get there.
But when I first played it, like it was fun to kind of discover this because like you're literally just dumped into it's like I don't know why I'm here, and then like when I found the fan, right? Because I didn't find the fan right away. You know what I mean? Once I found the fan, I was like, oh, okay, that's what the cable's. And then I was able to go back. I don't know. It was just kind of pleasing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it makes sense. Just follow these things. Like it's not like some crazy big puzzle, but it's like something to do, and just the fact that you had to kind of put it together.
Yeah, there is very much like an ominous vibe to everything that you're doing here, though.
Yeah, I really like the scale.
Yeah.
And I like the speed at which you move and everything. Like it makes everything feel.
Yeah, and I think the sound as well as the visuals, but like particularly the sound goes a long way into making this feel a little menacing.
Yeah.
Good shadow there too.
Yeah.
I wonder how they recorded. That sounds like a sound that was recorded, the breathing.
Yeah.
I wonder how they did that.
It's neat. It definitely has the sound of like breathing plus a pump.
Yeah. Oh.
Like it has a slight like mechanical to
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks awesome with the shadow. I bet that's something that was like potentially unintentional and they're like, no, this is great. We're keeping that.
Just an impression. It's pretty neat. I like how atmospheric it manages to be so low poly.
Yeah.
And like low texture res. Like it's reminiscent. Like something like that. Or something. Like it's like it totally has its own look.
Even this is like ominous, like
yeah.
That's the loudest thing that has happened in this video game so far.
It was like that when we got here. It's not Sage.
That's a skeleton man.
They are dead. Distress light.
Were they all skeleton people? Is this
No.
just the first one that we've been able to like look into the mask of? Okay.
Yeah. I wonder what a maintenance engineer is doing.
It is interesting looking at these two games that we've seen so far and like how they each tackle the sense of horror. Where the first one was very much like classic horror. I mean, I don't want to be derivative, but like it was more about like, yeah, it's monsters and there's blood and it's creepy, but this is more like the absence of anything being horror, like solitude as horror, you know?
Yeah, it's literally just not knowing what is behind the few meters.
Like, this doesn't seem like a game that's gonna have like a okay. Well, I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like a game that's gonna have a monster come out and chase you, but that's interesting.
That's it. That's the whole demo.
Oh wow!
Like I said, I played that very fast, but like when you're actually like floating around and trying to find all, it takes.
That's cool. That's cool. Is this out on Steam or where'd you grab this?
Steam? Yeah, you can go on Steam. Yeah, sorry, I'm not. I wish I was eligible what stage that, but I know it's on. It's got like a, so I know he's got more stuff done. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure when it's gonna. But it's cool. It has a neat style. I like how different it is from the previous game, while still being like enough to kind of see it as like a progression.
Yeah.
There's stuff.
Have they done horror games before?
Well, I don't know. I've never played horror, so I don't know how much of a horror it has. I don't think it has that much of one. It still has kind of like a very stark kind of dystopian kind of like feel to it, but I don't. It's like I don't know that it's specific has any horror per se.
Right.
It's just kind of ominous landscapes.
Back to this view here. Whoops. Buttons. Oh, you are massive in my OBS stream right now. 1 second. That's very cool. Here you are. Yeah, so that's out on Steam now. If folks want to check that out, go find it. And then Meganaut, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Are they a Toronto developer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they've actually come out to rectangles yet or not. If they have, a pleasure to them, but they could come out to one. They do live in Toronto. I was aware that they lived in Ontario. They actually lived in Toronto.
Well, if Rebecca, if you're out there, time you come out to a rectangle, say hi. Speaking of the next Rectangles Toronto, that's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, July. July to Rectangle, and then
next week.
Yep. Do in August. We're going to do our park party, as we always do at Christie Pitts. I don't know what day we're going to do it yet. I need to talk to the other out. But I'll be bringing some of my homemade sodas.
Ooh,
possibly
fancy.
Some hot dogs, and we'll have.
Fancy. We do the same thing in Ottawa, where we take August off as well too. Like that's always been a Rectangles tradition. We usually take August off and December off to recoup and do what we can. In Ottawa, we used to do barbecues as well. They were sponsored. We'll probably get back to that at some point. We kind of put a stop to them at the start of COVID. We hosted one of the barbecues in my backyard, and we streamed it for like 6 hours, which was kind of fun. I think there's a VOD of that somewhere. I don't know. That probably exists. I think I have. If not, I have it on a hard drive.
Yeah, it was a dual stream. You guys streamed out
of
Ottawa.
That's right.
We streamed out of Liam's apartment. Yeah,
That'd be fun to do again, man. We should my dream.
You and me think so.
My dream as the Dirty Rectangle's official web boy, as I call myself, is to have streaming setups for both of us in Toronto and Ottawa, so that we could stream shit together, like the live events, right? Like IRL stream shit, and that we could do dual August barbecues or park stuff and stream them out in the wild. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I remember, not to blow a lot, but I remember Eric Bill not as big of a fan of streaming the barbecues.
Right.
I feel like he prizes privacy. Some of the rest of it.
Privacy's overrated. Sometimes you gotta stream your shit. Yeah, you're chopping in and out a little bit again. You gotta get close to that mic, my friend.
I feel like he's not as shameless as some of us exhibitionists.
Yeah, but next week Toronto Dirty Rectangles on Wednesday. It's gonna be a good one. Not only because it's Toronto Dirty Rectangles, but it's gonna be my first Toronto Dirty Rectangle.
That's right. Derek will actually be at Toronto Dirty Rectangles. He comes into Toronto regularly with his job, Shopify, but it's always been not on the right week, so we haven't been able to do that. Although you did get to go to Torontaru the one time, which was fun.
Yeah, Torontaru is like a jam. I find like every time I manage to go out to Toronto for work, it always coincides with Torontaru for some reason, but that's always been awesome. I'm really stoked to actually check out what you guys do for Rectangles Toronto next week, and say hi. Yeah, I'll probably show off a couple things. I've never actually been out there for a Toronto's Rectangles meetup, so I feel like I have to show something. Otherwise, I have to fight somebody or something.
Well, it's definitely not your first time, but I guess it is for Toronto.
It is for Toronto. Toronto plays things differently. I don't know what you guys do out there, so I don't know. I got to come in hot representing the Ottawa crew.
We don't have as many Balticas. I don't know if they even have Baltica at Seascape. Actually, they might not.
We don't have Balticas in the Ottawa anymore either. But that's changed. Oh. But anyways, and then the week after next week, Ottawa's July show and tell is happening the following Wednesday, and then each of us will be off for a month while you all do your park shenanigans, and we'll be back in September for some more rectangles. We'll probably have some streams in between then, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Probably. I'll
We got enough games. We got a huge backlog of like fun, interesting projects to look at.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to do another one of these mixtapes. I would think it would be fun to do even like specific local only stuff, kind of how we did like Dirty Rectangles Online before. I got to spin up a new story mode long play game. I got a few things in the hopper that we're gonna do, but yeah, it should be a good time. Cool. James, thanks for joining me. Did you have fun checking out demos?
I did. I was not yeah, we have so many games in the cool games channel, including these ones that we played today, and it's always just fun to actually have an excuse to go in and have a look at them. You should tell the folks at home how they can find their way to the Cool Games channel. Oh, the Cool Games channel. Well, there's a wonderful website as developed by a wonderful man, Derek, staring right at you through the left side of the stream, and it is www.dirtyrectangles.com with a hyphen between dirty and rectangles. And if you go there, you can navigate around that and pretty much find everything. But if you just put a slash after the com and write Discord, it will take you right to a Discord invite. And you can join our Discord, which is it's a great Discord. It's not one of those Discords that you're going to join and then, condense into a group of Discords that you don't pay attention to into a little thing that you file on your bar. It's going to be one that you find yourself coming back to. If not every day, then at least on a weekly. Because it's very active.
I love it.
There's cool games being posted there all the time. There's japes. There's the Games Are Dumb channel. There's all the schedules that
Dirty Radio
nobody pays any attention to, and it's a great space to find out what's happening. When's the next event? Who's going? What should I wear? All these questions can be answered on the Discord.
What should I wear? I love that. You sold me. I'm gonna join this Discord, I think. I think that's a great idea.
we may have Derek on the Discord.
You at
Thanks to
home
my efforts.
could join one of 600 plus other people on our Discord and come hang out with us, learn all the good things about rectangles, and not just rectangles, but also just like game development and like what's going on in Ottawa and Toronto with those things. Like I mentioned, I love the music channel where we just like share music and all that.
Oh yeah,
Dirty
stuff. Radio.
Yeah, Dirty Radios. That's my favorite channel for sure. Games Are Dumb is great because it's been a bad week for games, and that's where we go and we just shit all over the industry for a little bit. But anyways, yeah, come join us on our Discord. Come join us on our Blue Sky. You can find us there at dirty-rectangles.com is our Blue Sky address. Also, all of our meetups, you can go to dirty-rectangles.com to figure out when the next one is coming to your city. All of our VODs are up on YouTube, youtube.com/@dirty-rectangles. And I think that's all of our socials. Folks, it's been fun. I hope you sleep well. Think about some horrorness in your apartment. Think about going to space. Think about that one breakup that did you bad and how there's probably monsters there now. Think about
Where is it?
Where is Seja?
Gotta find him.
Where's Seja? I don't know. We don't know. But folks, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for having fun. Thanks for enjoying us. James, thanks for joining me. And friends, we will see you all next time or in person. Meetups are happening. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Ciao.